The first time I filmed this video, I was really enthusiastic. I was really excited, only to find out when I went to edit, there was no audio. Why was there no audio? Because I just was a dummy. I was a dummy and I just turned off my microphone. So then I was stuck with 30 minutes of unusable footage. I'm just gonna film it again. I'm just gonna film it again. Yay! So I'm super excited to talk about this, not once, but twice. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Kennedy, and today I'm going to be sharing my unhinged hear me outs in a digital hear me out cake. I really like this trend, and I've been wanting to unpack my takes for a while, but I was like waiting for the right moment, and what better time to talk about it than my birthday? I do not want to dilly-dally, so we will dive right into the rules. This is going to be a 3-tier cake. Tier 1, the bottom, right? These are going to be real humans, celebrities or otherwise. Most of them are way out of my age range, being older. This tier will avoid obvious celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion or Choi Soupin because you don't need to hear me out. I know you already listened. Tier 2, this is going to be the middle tier. This tier covers fictional human/human presenting characters. So human anime and Disney characters, etc. Tier 3 is the top tier. This is where you'll really need to be trying to hear me out here because these are non-human fictional characters. Some of these will have you wondering if I've ever been to therapy, and yes, I have. I actually did run this by my therapist before filming. I will try to limit each tier to about 5 to 7, so we're not here forever. But if y'all like this, we can make this an ongoing tradition, you know what I mean? Lastly, if you like this video, let it be known and subscribe to see more videos that you like. The first person that I'm going to be talking about in tier 1 is going to be Jack Black. I just love a man who can make me laugh. I think he's incredibly funny, and from what I've seen, like, I don't know him personally, but he seems like a very genuinely good person. My favorite Jack Black movie is probably School of Rock. I think that one is hilarious. I always find something new to laugh at every time I watch it. But another one that's kind of like lesser known that I love in the Jack Black repertoire is The Holiday, which is a holiday rom-com with Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, and Kate Winslet. I never thought that I'd see Jack Black and Kate Winslet in the same movie, but it's honestly kind of perfect. Next we have Adam Driver. I don't know if this is like a hot take or not, but I think Adam Driver is really attractive. I fell for him watching Marriage Story, and then I saw him on SNL, and he was very funny. He was very good on SNL, and that's what kind of like, oh, it's over. Like, he's my man. Like, I love him. I love Adam Driver. There's a bit of a pattern going on here. I like funny dudes. Next we have Jamie Lee Curtis. She bad. She always been bad. She always gonna be bad. Like, that's a bad mamma jamma right there, you know what I mean? Like, full transparency, there are like a handful of like older white women that I just love and adore. But today I'm talking about Jamie Lee Curtis because why the hell not? Why the hell not? She seems pretty cool. You know, like, I haven't seen a lot of her interviews, but you know, she just seems cool as hell, you know what I mean? Next we have Willem Dafoe. People always talk about Gil from Finding Nemo being like a hot, you know, character, but I want to, you know, shed some light on the voice that made Gil so sexy to begin with. There's just something about him that I just like absolutely adore. Like, he's just like an odd man. Like, the way that he poses on the red carpet, I'm like, why, what are you doing? Why do I kind of vibe with it? The reason why he's really on here is because of his role in Spider-Man 2002 as the Green Goblin. He's so menacing. He's so menacing. He's selling the hell out of that role, and I can't get enough of it. Like, I really do love the Green Goblin because of Willem Dafoe, so you know, that's that. Last person here on tier 1 who is in my age range. It's kind of spooky. But it's Tanner Smith from Love on the Spectrum. I feel like this is the least bizarre in this tier because, you know, he's a reality star and he's actually around my age. He's either 1 year older than me or we're the same exact age. I am not sure, but I saw him on the show and I just like adored him. I thought he was very unintentionally funny. My favorite Tanner line, and there are a lot, my favorite Tanner line is when Kian was asking like, oh, how did you react when so and so asked you out? And he said, can I be honest? Like, it's not gonna hurt your feelings if I'm honest with you, right? And they're like, no, we want you to be honest. And he said, I said no. And that cemented everything. I was like, okay, I love Tanner. Like, Tanner is everything. I also think he's very conventionally attractive, low key. His family's very attractive also. I think he's cool. Okay, here is what we have so far. You can get a good visual like what we're working with so far. With that, let's move on to tier 2. The first character that we have in tier 2 is Amanda Waller from Suicide Squad 2016, played by Viola Davis. Now, I was thinking about putting Viola Davis in tier 1, but I'm just like, the reason why Viola Davis is on the list is because of Amanda Waller, so I'm just going to say Amanda Waller. There are 3 good things about Suicide Squad 2016. It's Viola Davis, Will Smith, and Margot Robbie. But, you know, I'm one of those people that just unapologetically loves Suicide Squad 2016. I just like I don't know why, but I just emotionally attached to that movie. It became a hyperfixation of mine for multiple years. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller is such a chilling performance. She's so impressive, and I really just fell in love with her. And I will say this until the day that I die. DC has a hotter live action casting than Marvel. I don't know why that's relevant, but I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about. Let me know if I should make a video about how fine all the live action DC characters are. Like, oh my goodness. We can go on and on about these, but I won't. So next up in tier 2, we have a collection of characters because I felt like it was appropriate to lump them all together because I like them for the same reason. So we have Silas, Alucard, Sephiroth, Griffith, Ragna the Blood Edge, and Carmilla. I feel like it's just appropriate to lump these like white-haired, morally gray or evil characters all in one because I don't have the energy to explain why each one is attractive. It's just like, that's just how they look and that's what I like. I knew, you knew, everybody who knows me knew that Silas was going to be on this Hear Me Out cake. And I could make like a whole section as to why he's a Hear Me Out, but like, I don't have to. Silas being introduced to me unlocked a lot of things for me. Why? I don't know. It's just something about the aesthetic, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so all 4 main cast members of live action Scooby-Doo are also a collection of characters that is on tier 2. There is no straight explanation as to why I was obsessed with the live action Scooby-Doo movies as a child. Like, I know I am not the only one who has had this experience. All right, let me set the scene for you. You're probably under the age of 10, right? You have a VHS player. You have Scooby-Doo live action on VHS. You pop it into your VHS player. You play it, you watch it, and you're like, ah, what a fun, amazing, colorful, just beautiful, beautiful movie. Let me rewind the entire thing right now and watch it again. Back to back, because that's just the kind of time I have on my hands. Was it just me? Because I know there's at least 2 other people that I know personally that did the same thing. So let me know if you also watched live action Scooby-Doo religiously. As a kid, I would have said, oh, I just think the movie's funny, like, I just like it. But as an adult, it's definitely like, they're just really hot. Like, I would have put Matthew Lillard on tier 1 if I cared about the majority of his movies, but like I kind of don't. The reason I love Matthew Lillard is because of Shaggy. Like, there's something for everyone. I am everyone. I love the live action Scooby-Doo cast. They doing their damn thing. Next on the list could have been lumped in with the morally gray slash evil white haired characters, but I just gave her her own section because I think she deserves it. We have Miranda Priestley from The Devil Wears Prada. Now, I also could have just made Meryl Streep a tier 1, but I didn't because Miranda Priestley needs to be talked about. She bad, she fine. I like her. Sue me, lock me up, cuff me. My grandparents watch my channel religiously. They watch it like the daily news. So I will try to explain this in a way that is the least concerning. I want to be Miranda's assistant. I know she's mean. That's the point. That's the point. Anyways, next on the list we have Princess Peach. Now, okay, the reason why I put her here is because every time I say that I main Princess Peach, people try to say that I'm basic. I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate being called basic and being looked at with disgust because I genuinely think Princess Peach is not only a very attractive character, but I just like playing as her. You know, again, cuff me. Am I the problem? I don't see the issue here. Like a lot of people prefer Daisy, and people ask me why I don't enjoy Daisy, and it's as simple as I don't like the color orange. I've never liked an orange based character. That's never happened, and it's not gonna change because people keep calling me basic for liking Princess Peach. I tend to gravitate towards pink or purple themed characters, so it just seems natural that I like Peach. Nothing against Daisy or anything, or people that like orange or anything. It's just like I just like Peach. I main Cat Peach in Mario Kart. And if I'm doing 200cc, I do Baby Peach. Sometimes I do Rose Gold Peach if I'm feeling like spicy. And I always keep her on the bike. That's my girl. I love her and I defend her. That's it. That's all. Last on tier 2, I have Jerry from Totally Spies. I just think he's funny and cute, and I really like his accent. I don't have much to say about Jerry other than, like, he's, like, kind of my favorite character in the show. Like, I love the main girls, don't get me wrong, but, like, Jerry, and also Mandy, I tend to enjoy a lot. I just, like, she's just so annoying, and I'm just like, yeah. Here is the visual for tier 1 and tier 2. I'll make it bigger for you so we can see what we're working with here. Let me know if you see a pattern, if you're noticing any patterns. You know, call me out in the comments if you dare. Now let's get to tier 3. First on tier 3 we have Captain Gantu from Lilo and Stitch. Let me tell you something. Big, tall. He's like kind of jacked. He's very broad, you know, very strong, and he's like kind of shaped like a Dorito, like that skinny little waist. I'm like, okay. I've seen the trailer for the live action Lilo and Stitch, but I haven't seen Captain Gantu. So if they don't make him fine, I know it's sabotage. Okay. Before I say this, I don't think this is a hot take. I feel like everyone can admit that this character is hot. Nick Wilde from Zootopia. Good God. I don't have to explain myself. He has swagger, he has style, he has flair. His voice, like Jason Bateman, what a man! His dialogue is always very flirty and clever, like the banter that he has with like every single character, mind you. He's also always smirking and making his eyebrows dance, like he's like, you know, I had a hyperfixation on Zootopia in 2016 and 2017. Back then I would have said that like, oh, like I just really enjoy the story and what it represents and, you know, what it, like the subject matter and all that. But as an adult, I am okay with admitting that my hyperfixation came from how attractive the characters are. That being said, Chief Bogo, also from Zootopia, again, big and tall. Most of this comes from how hot I think Idris Elba is. I just think that's a fine man right there. But Idris Elba as a voice for Chief Bogo is also very hot. He commands every scene that he's in. I love how his voice just booms through the audio, and I think that Idris voices the character very well. But also on the same aesthetic as Captain Gantu, like tall, dark, handsome, you know what I mean, and broad shoulders, strong arms, little skinny waist. Like, do y'all see a pattern? Because I'm starting to see a pattern here. Next we have King Triton from The Little Mermaid. I don't know if this is like a hot take or not. Yes, he appears half human, but knowing his disdain for humans in like the beginning of The Little Mermaid, I'm pretty sure he identifies as a merman. So that's why he is on tier 3 and not tier 2. He's hot. I don't know really how to describe that. Okay, again, skinny waist, broad shoulders, strong arms, right? Long, very long, nice, luscious silver hair. I also like, this is like really aesthetic, but I like his like cuffs on his wrist cuffs. I like the aesthetic of him, and also his live action actor. Woo! He fine too. I don't know his name, but they found like a really good color for like his like wig and like beard, a really good like gray silver color for him that just suits his skin tone so nicely. There's a lot of coloring mistakes in The Little Mermaid, but they did right by King Triton. And then last but not least, I feel like this also isn't surprising, Beauty and the Beast. And now I'm getting here and I'm realizing that all of these characters are Disney characters. But what are you gonna do? Sometimes Disney just knows what they're doing. I feel like I need to explain why the Beast is here. It's the Beast. He's sassy. I think he's kind of funny. Also tall, dark, handsome, broad shoulders, skinny waist, like there's this line from him that I repeat all the time. He says, "Then go ahead and starve!" And I say that all the time, more often than I should. Beauty and the Beast DVD, and there are bonus features. And there was this like personality quiz that you could take. My family and we took the quiz. There are like two different quizzes that you can take, one for like the girl characters, one for the guy characters. Which character are you? For the guy characters, I got Beast. So then after that, I felt like very emotionally attached to the Beast because I started to see myself in him a lot, but twinina. This is what we're working with now. This is the visual for our finished digital Hear Me Out cake. I'll scoot to the side here. What do you think? Are these concerning at all? Are we raising any red flags here? Or do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Let me know. Please, please, please. This is a safe space to put your most unhinged hear me out in the comments. What if we do this? Whoever has the most unhinged hear me out gets a pinned comment. So get to it. If you want more unhinged conversations kind of like this, join my live streams. I go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. For those of you who have been frequenting the lives, you know the drill. You like the live. You shake the globe, because I know you want to see it sparkle, baby. And with that, that is all I have today. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was Kennedy.